Hello, here's a commissioned drawing I just did. It was a double portrait of two colleagues. All it needs now is the signature, and I'm going to do that in a minute. But before I show you the time lapse of the drawing, let's talk a bit about signature placement and composition. This was a selfie, and that immediately means that some changes needed to be made. The camera will always deform the person slightly. He was holding his phone in this hand, so the arm would look disproportionately large, and also the person closer to the camera always looks disproportionately larger than the other person. So if you isolate the selfie on paper, you'll run into all sorts of problems from composition to proportion. So when you're examining your reference photo in Photoshop or PhotoPaint, for example, you need to take these things into account. And one of the things that I did was to reduce this guy in size a little bit so that it looks more natural. And I also chose to do a vignette to avoid dealing with anatomy issues as well as unnecessary details. If you want to learn more about drawing vignettes, I'll put a link in the description. I made a video about that as well. Now, I also wanted to keep this gesture here. I wanted to draw his arm and hand with the thumb pointing up. I felt it was an important bit that shouldn't be left out. But this now creates another issue for us in terms of composition, because now we have this part here sticking out and empty space here, so we needed a little bit more balance. Well, the signature can help with that. I have already planned this, so I'm going to put it right here. There. The composition now looks a lot more balanced and complete, and it's such a little thing. Now, you don't have to put the signature right away. You can write it on a small piece of paper like this and move it around a little bit. You can also experiment with the size of the signature and the amount of value in it. You can make it bigger or smaller, darker or lighter, whatever you feel fits best. So there, I wanted to show you how even a signature can be an important detail and can be used to improve the composition. And now let's have a look at a quick time lapse of this double portrait.